I am a ghoul, I am a ghost, I am a spirit who's been lost. I live all year between the worlds, except tonight, when I've been hurled into this night of earthly fun, that I may rise with tomorrow's sun. I hate to seem to be quite rude, but do you have some yummy food? I'll bless you if you gift a treat. Lolly's candy would be real neat. But if you don't, I'll play a trick. I'll trip you up and make you sick. So make the right choice and let me know, and I promise I will go. Happy Halloween.
So instead of writing a great big article or giving a lecture, I wrote a poem about Halloween. So this is about Halloween by me. Halloween is a liminal time when other world boundaries are thin, known as All Hallows Eve, Parentelia's Rome, or the pagan fest Gaelic, Samhain. We celebrate those, the ancestors past, and loved ones, the dead that have gone, for the favour of gods, for the saints of our faith, and the time when summer is done. It's an in-between night where those waiting to go from this life to heaven or hell have the chance to cross over from suspension of ghost and into a renewable shell. For those who've been killed in injustice of life, for revenge they howl and haunt, the shadows of anger and pain on their face have twisted their forms really gaunt. For those who've been lost in the struggle of life, their time riddled with fear and to fight, they arrive at a door to find help in their quest to cross over and into the light. Love's honoured too, for spirits in peace who just visit home one night a year. They come down to help, say, "Hi, let us know. I'm watching. I'm forever here." The magic of fairies, of witches and elves, and goblins imagined in stories, cross over the line of the dimensional borders to roam in the mischief of forays. It's told that they visit on All Hallows Eve, their misty forms smoky as ghosts, and ask for the succour of food of the feast, but would trick the meanest of hosts. We honour the time of October's last day from traditions written long, long ago, with costumes and party and coloured candy abound. But how did they come into the show? It's said people who wanted to bludge from their friends dressed up in a disguise so to hide, to pretend they were ghosts in order to eat from the tables of neighbours, so lied. Witches were evil, made black in their garb, to make God-fearing Christians adhere to the structure of the church. These women of power were killed as symbols of fear. The famous carved pumpkin is the story of Jack, who tricked the devil to climb up a tree, then carved a great cross in the hard wooden trunk and refused to let him go free. Jack then struck a bargain to ensure that his soul would never be claimed into fire, and spent his whole life in the riddles of sin with debauchery, drinking and mire. At the time of his death, when heaven's denied, the old evil was true to his word. But he threw a hot coal from the bowels of deep hell. "Eat my shit," was a firing turd. It was a cold night, and all that Jack had was a turnip he picked up by chance, so he cut out the middle to keep the coal lit, which became a warm light for his dance in eternity's search for a place to rest down, his soul destined to wander alone, and walked to this day on Halloween's night in his quest to find a place to call home. But turnips are hard to scoop out their pulp, to carve the ghoul faces in grin, so pumpkins are used for their ease of the cut, and great to put large candles in. The lights that we hang are the symbols of Jack, with his lantern to show him the way. The skulls and the skeletons are to remind us that for the karma of life we must pay. The candy we give to the neighbours and friends who turn up with their baskets at the door help us remember to reach out in friendship to strangers, both wealthy and poor. We come from the ancients who lived different lives with centuries of history to know. Each night of the Hallows gives permission to stretch, to party, to play and let go. Happy Halloween from this serene spirit. Have a ball.